Welcome back, everybody. We're here to pull cards for the 17th of October. 17th of October. Lordy, 17th of August. Time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping. But not that fast. All right, so we are going to be pulling one card for overall energy. This is going to be energy that's going to be impacting or touching our lives in one way or another. And then we're going to pull one card for more specific energy around each of the zodiac signs and see how those energies combine to come up with our predictions for today. I kind of like doing this reading because it sort of has intrinsic to it that reminder that we are all affected by the same planets. We basically are all one. How one person is doing impacts how the other person is doing. So, yeah, that's kind of why I like doing it like this. That little reminder of the oneness of us all. All right, let's take a peek, shall we? Overall energy shows up as Page of Cups using the Hush Tarot once again, by the Page of Cups. I like it. This talks about the idea that somebody is letting us know how important we are to them. Let's hope we're important and not aggravating or something like that. Let's hope that when they say this, we're happy to hear it. Usually this is actually a good card. I'm just messing around here right now. Of course, we'll see what happens when the rest of the cards come out. Aries, your card just flew out. I don't know if y'all saw that on the camera, but it flew a good 6 or 8 inches away from my hands. We definitely have a lot going on in energy again today. We had a lot yesterday, maybe not quite as much today, but still a lot. We have the stars showing up for you, Aries, in reverse. The star is telling me that you're not very hopeful about somebody letting you know how important you are to them. You're not really expecting to be appreciated in some type of situation. Taurus, also a lot of energy moving for you. Just had quite a few cards try to flip out all at once. I think it's safe to say there's going to be a lot of energy movement for everybody today. All right, well, Aries, good luck. I hope that you're wrong. I hope somebody does show you some appreciation today. Express how important you are to them. Taurus. Five of Pentacles in reverse. This says that somebody's showing us appreciation or somebody letting us know how important we are to them actually makes us feel a little bit less left out. We don't feel like we're kind of on the fringes of things socially whenever this happens. That's very nice. Next up, we're looking at Gemini. Gemini. Fool card showing up in reverse for those of us with Gemini placements. So, Gemini, somebody letting you know how important you are to them. This is kind of old news for you. This is old hat. Don't take it for granted just because it's old hat, but it is old hat. This has been going on a while. This is just a continuation of that. Let's look next at Cancer. Cancer, Cancer. Okay, Cancers, what do you have? The Eight of Wands coming up in reverse. Okay, Cancers. Yeah, this tells me, which way are you meaning this? Somebody has been letting you know how much they appreciate you, Cancers, but today, don't think you're going to be hearing that today. Looks like communication in that arena has slowed down considerably. All right. Oop-a-da-doo. There may be some very good reasons for that. Maybe they're traveling where they have no reception on their phone. All right, let's look at Leo, Leo, Leo. How do you like my echo, echo, echo? Okay, so you guys have the Nine of Cups. I love it. Leos, this just says that somebody is letting you know how important you are to them, and you're just eating that all up, man. You're loving it. You're loving it. That's making you feel satisfied and happy and all that good stuff. Do, 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 do. Virgo. You're up next. Virgo, Virgo. Okay, Virgos. Five of Wands in reverse. What's going on here? Hmm. Virgos, you do have somebody in your life that's telling you how important you are to them, but you are so focused on other things today that you're having a real hard time hearing that message. Somebody's trying to tell you they think you're great, that they think you hung the stars in the moon. You're just too busy trying to unload the dishwasher to hear any of that. I don't know if you're really trying to unload the dishwasher, but there's something going on that has you distracted. It's almost like you're going, okay, that's not need to know information right now. I need to be focused on what I'm doing at the moment. Staying very single-minded right now, Virgos. Anybody expressing this to a Virgo today, don't get your feelings hurt because this is just where they are right now. It would be very easy to have your feelings hurt. Next up, we're looking at Libra. What do you guys have? Two of Wands showing up in reverse. What's going on here, Libra? Hmm. How would that put you in a Two of Wands situation? Isn't that interesting? Libras, I think you guys have some kind of plans already made. I don't know if it's for today or for some time in the future, but you kind of already had something sort of plotted out. And now somebody is saying to you how much they really appreciate you and, how great it would be if you could come to this thing or do that thing or whatever it is. And now you're kind of torn. Now you're like, well, I thought I was going to go and do such and such, but, if they really need me over here, maybe I should go over here. Now I don't know what I want to do. You know what you want to do. You're just having a hard time admitting it to yourself. Just feel around there. What do you want to do? All right, next up, let's look at Scorpio. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Boop ba da doo doo, boop ba da doo. I can hear some of you Libras still arguing with me right now. I don't know what I want to do. That's because you're too much up in your head. You're thinking, you're not feeling with your heart. Your heart tells you what you want, your head tells you what makes sense. I have 4 planets in Scorpio and my moon's a Pisces, so I go with my heart more than my head. Sometimes it shows. So let's move on. Scorpios, Hanged Man. Why does my chair look crooked? That's making me feel a little bit a certain way. My camera doesn't look crooked. All right, enough distraction. Hanged Man, Scorpios. Somebody is definitely letting us know how important we are to them, but not today. We're not hearing it today, not with that Hanged Man. They're waiting, they're holding off. Are they waiting for us to perform for them in some way? Is this a performance-based appreciation? I don't know. But they're not letting us know how important we are to them today. All right, next up, we're looking at Sagittarius. Yep, Sagittarius, you had three cards try to drop. We're not taking all three. That's too many. Two, I would have thought about it. Three is too many. But that does tell me you've got a lot of things going on today in your life, Sag. Taurus had that same thing happen. Aries had a card that flipped completely out. So there's a lot going on today. Sagittarius. This is interesting. Knight of Cups coming up in reverse, Sagittarius. Now, this is really interesting. There's two storylines here, Sagittarius, and one of them is not so nice, and the other one actually is. Uh, let's start with the bad news first. That way we can end with the good taste in our mouth. How about that? So, somebody is letting you know. The first storyline that comes through is somebody is letting you know how important you are to them, Sagittarius. The reason that that's not such hot news is because you don't really like this person yourself. It's not like you want them to like you. You could care less. In fact, it's kind of annoying and irritating that they do. All right. Okay. Next, the other storyline that comes through is this is actually you doing some self-care, looking at how important am I to me? What is my self-worth? And if that's the case, that's some good growth there. That's some empowering stuff you're doing if that's the case. If you've got somebody that's telling you how important you are to them and they're not important to you, that's an ugly feeling to have. It almost makes you feel guilty for not really liking them that much. Notice I said almost. Guilt is just such a wasted feeling anyway. It accomplishes nothing. All right, Capricorn. Boy, I'm chit-chatty tonight, aren't I? Capricorn. Page of Swords. Page of Swords to that Page of Cups. Oh no. You guys know what this is, right? This is one of those I love you so much, but if you don't clean up the garage by this time tomorrow, you're going to be living there. It's one of those. It's one of those I love you so much, but you are driving me crazy this way or that way or the other way. That's what somebody's saying to you, Capricorn. I can't help it. That's the message. That's how it's coming through. Get ready. Be ready to make some changes. Or depending how you take this, but be ready to react or respond and not react. We don't want to do a knee-jerk reaction. We want to respond like a mature adult. All right, let's look at Aquarius. Aquarius. Nine of Pentacles, somebody is telling you that they miss you. They're letting you know that they miss you. Some of you are going to think that's nice. Oh, that's so sweet. Others of you are going to be like, oh my God. You guys crack me up. All right, next up, we're looking at Pisces. What do you have? Guys, I'm telling you, I have no artificial stuff in my body. I just got back from a 5-year-old turning 6's swimming party earlier today, and I am just in a very good, relaxed mood. Not feeling all uptight. Okay, Pisces. 4 of Swords. You may be feeling kind of uptight. Okay, Pisces, somebody is letting you know how much you mean to them. And you're saying, whoa, 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 whoa. Let me just step back here and look at this a little more objectively. I kind of get the feeling you're a little afraid to be hurt. You're afraid to accept what this person is actually saying to you. You may be suspecting that, maybe they're not being truthful or something like that, because otherwise that's a very interesting reaction to have when somebody says, "Oh, you mean so much to me. You're so important. You're such an integral part of my life," yada, yada, yada. Whatever they're saying to you, it's kind of an odd response to go, "Oh, wait, let me step back and think about this." But that's what you're doing. You may not be saying it out loud, but you're definitely thinking it. That Four of Swords, you're like, hey, look at this lady. She's like, let me sleep on this. I don't know about that. I need to sleep on this. Is this a heartbreak waiting to happen? See that Three of Swords up there in her back? She's holding on to the fourth one for self-defense. Is this a heartbreak waiting to happen? Can I accept these words? I've got to really give myself some time to absorb this and figure this out objectively. That's what we see going on with you, Pisces. Very interesting. Very interesting. Here's what I always say. Go with your intuition. That's what's going to tell you if you can trust a person or not, is your intuition. Don't go with your ego. Your ego tries to impersonate your intuition sometimes. Got to get really good at figuring out who's who's running the ball game. Paying attention to your ego, you're going to strike out every time. If you're paying attention to your intuition, you're going to hit some home runs out of the park. So it's good to get really good at telling the difference. Either way, pay attention to that intuition. It's never going to leave you wrong. Okay? All right, so that's what I've got for everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I do appreciate y'all spending some of your precious time here. Of course, you guys are my fabulous, fabulous sponsors. So remember, put a thumbs up on the video, share it out to the world, and also put comments down below. Those are always fascinating for me to read over later on. And what else? I am going to be doing readings and Reiki sessions today, either on the phone or online. So all you have to do is just get a hold of me and we'll get you scheduled and taken care of. Quick, quick, quick. All right, guys, that's what I've got for you. Everybody have a fantastic day. Peace